Alright fellas, welcome back, and I'm back with a Halo 5 discussion and gameplay, so thank you all for tuning in. It is always greatly appreciated. I just want to quickly add before I get into this video, if you guys have checked out my previous video, it is a Tyrant gameplay for the new Ghost and Meridian Arena map, so if you guys want to go check that out if you haven't already, a link for that will be in the description down below, so if you guys want to go check that out if you haven't, that will be awesome. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. Now, I want to talk about the top 5 things that I want to see in Warzone Firefight, because fellas, the beta for Warzone Firefight is just around the corner, starting on the 15th. And oh my god, I cannot wait for that. It's going to be amazing. So this is obviously got me thinking about a few things, and hopefully it's got you guys thinking as well about stuff that we would like to see in Warzone Firefight. So these are just my top 5 things I would like to see. But as always guys, these are just my opinions. Be sure to comment down below on stuff you guys like to see in Warzone Firefight as well. But let's get straight into this, fellas. Number 5, and I would like an easier rec system. I want to kind of earn, like, take for example the DMR, right? In normal Warzone, that takes so long to get because it starts at rec level 6. I want maybe the same type of rec system, how you level up by getting kills and stuff like that. But maybe it just levels up a bit faster so we can use these cooler weapons like the gravity hammer and all that sort of cool stuff. The DMR as well, kind of with a bit of more ease, if you get what I mean by that, so we can get them a bit sooner and start busting out some cool weapons to take on some Covenant and Prometheans. And number 4 is I want a solo ability. Now I titled this also a maybe, because I'm not really like I am a big solo player, but it's not like a big deal to me. If it's only co-op, I don't really mind, because I'm obviously going to be playing with this with friends all the time, and hopefully you guys as well. So having a solo ability isn't like a big deal, but if they did have like an option to play solo, that would be kind of cool as well. So I thought might as well add that in for you solo players out there. And number 3 is I want really cool bosses and different species of enemies every match. So every match, right, we get a different boss, we have different enemies to fight. I would love to see that. That'll be awesome. I would love to have, like, say for example, there's different bosses depending on kind of the round you've been playing on. Because we're obviously going to have all these mythic bosses, right? So say you've been fighting Covenant for a round, right? The boss in that round may be like a Covenant boss. And also same with Prometheans, like the boss will be a Promethean boss. That obviously makes sense, but I would still like to see that as well, kind of implemented into the game. And number 2 is I want replayability. And if you guys don't get what I mean by that, is I don't want to play like 10 matches of Warzone Firefight and then be, you know, like, oh, I've done everything, I don't really want to play it again. I don't want to be like that. I want to always have stuff to go for, like challenges, maybe some armor, some weapons, and obviously I'm hoping there's some leaderboard stuff in there as well. I want replayability because I want to keep going into Warzone Firefight and always thinking, okay, what can I do next? What do I need to do next? All these cool things I want to keep on doing, like challenges, maybe some armor as I mentioned before, maybe some cool weapon skins, you know, stuff like that. I want like a reason to play Warzone Firefight other than the fun of it, you know. I want to actually have some stuff to kind of try and grind for. That'd be kind of cool as well. And the first one, fellas, is I want Warzone Firefight to always be changing. Now this kind of ties in everything I've talked about into one kind of point, and that is I want it to always be different. So every match, right, the enemies kind of not act different, but they, you know, they don't spawn the same, right? The bosses aren't the same, the bosses are different, the bosses do different things, maybe they have different weapons, maybe the enemy AI act differently, maybe there's different enemies certain rounds, you know, there's different bosses. I want stuff like that to be implemented into Warzone Firefight. Like, I want it to always be changing, so I don't want the same thing every match. And this also goes into my my number 2 point of replayability. I want it to always be different, right? So we always have a reason to play, and it always kind of feels kind of different and challenging in that way. But fellas, these are just my top 5 things that I would love to see implemented in Warzone Firefight. But as always, these are just my opinions, so if you guys don't agree with them, be sure to comment down below. And if you guys have opinions of your own, be sure to comment down below as well. It'd be cool to see what you guys are thinking about this Warzone Firefight. Oh, I get taken out of the gameplay. And fellas, the gameplay as well is some Slayer on the map Pegasus. I haven't really played too many matches on this map, but it is one of my favourite maps in Halo 5 Guardians. But fellas, as always, thank you for watching, as always greatly appreciated. I will leave links down below for my previous video that I mentioned earlier on in this video, and also links down below to my Facebook and my Twitter. Be sure to follow me there, that'll be awesome. But as always, as I mentioned before, be sure to comment down below stuff you guys like to see in Warzone Firefight as well. That'll be awesome to see what you guys think. But as always, thanks for watching, stay safe there, dude, have a great day, have a great week, and I will see you on the next one. Yeah. Woo! Yeah.